Yomi. This was level 2 musicality month. You guys did great. We talked about a third structure tonight that was A, B, A, C. So we also think of it as first half, second half. Some great examples that we played in class are Pennies from Heaven, Shiny Stockings, or I Can't Give You Anything But Love. You guys have heard those before. You know them, you love them, you dance to them, and those are all A, B, A, C structure. So we talked a little bit about the difference of those. Talked a little bit about history, about 20s music versus 40s music. Remember, one of the big determining factors between what makes something sound like 20s jazz, what makes something sound like 40s jazz, is that bass. So back in the 20s, they used to use a tuba. They usually played 2/4, 2 beats out of 4. And then they started using a bass, which they could plug on every single beat, and that was 4/4, 4 beats out of 4. And we really listened to some good examples. Yes, Sir, That's My Baby from the 20s, and Jumpin' at the Woodside, a Lindy Hopper's anthem for the 40s stuff. So you guys can check that out again. And Jumpin' at the Woodside was done by Count Basie. That was a name we asked you guys to remember. Lastly, we use those structures to find out when we could hit the breaks in the music. So remember, A, the breaks are at the end of each chunk. They're not always going to be there, but if there's a break, it's going to be at the end of the A, the end of the A, the end of the B, the end of the A. 12-bar blues, it's at the beginning of the structure. So they really hit it, and it's like, we talked about it, it's a longer break, but it's almost like our count-in. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, sort of ramps up and gets you going for starting to dance again in the middle of the chorus. And then lastly, our ABAC structure, that break comes right in the middle of the structure. So we call that first half, second half structure. So it comes right at the end of the first half. That's super, super obvious in songs like Pennies from Heaven, or I Can't Give You Anything But Love, or LOVE. Those are all first half, second half ones with a nice juicy break right in the middle. That's it. Don't forget your homework. You actually have paper homework that you're going to turn in next week, and you guys did a great job. That's it. Bye.